the pressing questions of our current time, our immediate present. Where has the pandemic actually left us?
As cities, we can also give answers. We are centers of science and higher education and learning, places where experiences are made about what works and what doesn't work. So the exchange between metropolises is of utmost importance.
COVID reminded us all just how deeply some of our greatest challenges are shared, and the importance of finding solutions that draw from our individual strengths and our collective power.
But people understood during the pandemic time that actually the change might come faster than we can deliver.
Our lives will be completely transformed, even more so than the new normal of today, with digital economy, artificial intelligence, and virtual reality.
Why do we live in cities? We live in cities because we want to be in close proximity to people, and we want to experience communal living, and we want to experience what other people are producing.
How do we deal with the privatization of land? Land is the greatest good a city has. It is the essential resource for hospitals, for education, for schools, for kindergartens.
Can there be construction without harm? At the moment, no, because we need resources, and resource extraction is per se damaging.
In order to create a new now, we really need to rethink our economic system on all different levels, how it works. So what do we produce? How do we use things?
To me, the most pressing issue would be our environmental crisis, because we really can't fix corrupt governments and whatnot if, we're all drowning and burning in different parts of the world.
Yeah, my biggest question is how come that if we know things, we don't act upon it?
My question would be, is growth really the way to go?
Because we also have to take into account a lot of other factors like political stability. So cities that are climate resilient, that are more self-sufficient, that offer clean air and access to fresh water and food, those are going to be the winners.
The questions of health and the environment cannot fundamentally be solved on the base of libertarian individualism.
Do we have the courage to make these big changes, to change our habits?
What would that cost if we do all this climate change things? And I always ask them, what does it cost if we don't?
How do we make a common culture if our values may be different, if our values are not shared? And I think these things, they make the difference between a place that's livable or a place that's constantly in tension.
Who are you giving the gun to? What kind of person are you empowering?
But how can we actually practice a better way of taking decisions that concern us all, not only for now, but for the next decade?
Change is possible. And this is such an important notion to keep with us. We can change provided we act upon what we know. And we dare to know what we can know.